You know, obviously Ryan brought me to this club, and I had a great relationship with him, and he's a friend of mine, and somebody who I looked up to and tried to be the captain and leader of his team. So it's disappointing, but you know, if these decisions get made, I've been in the game long enough, and Ryan's been in long enough to understand that these things happen. We look forward. I'm a Toronto FC player. I'm fully committed to the job, whoever the manager is, and looking forward to an exciting and tough run in where we have to show our collective spirit and personality and strength, and make sure that we get in these playoffs and we're firing at the right time to do well in them.
The coaching change comes with 10 games left in the season. I mean, the timing, so from the outside, wouldn't look all that good. Is this, how much of a distraction is this?
Like I say, we're football players. We focus on our job, which is to train properly, prepare for matches, and do the absolute best you can in a football match. And anything else that happens stays internal. We focus on what's important, which is, to be physically right, mentally right, and prepared to play a football match.
What was your reaction to Stephen when you heard that the team was fielding offers for Jermaine, and then subsequently your reaction to hear that he's staying?
Again, I'm a football player. I'm here to do my job, which is to captain and lead this team. Unfortunately, I have an injury myself, so I'm focused on being available for the coach to select and doing my best on the football field. There's always offers and movement in any football club that I've ever played at, in fact any football club in the world. So these things happen. Jermaine's here. He's a great lad, a great professional, a very good football player, and I'm sure he'll be back here shortly once he gets over his injury, and he'll be prepared to give 100% for Toronto FC.
Stephen, the team has been injured, has had injuries with yourself, of course, but it's 3-5-5 in the last 13. You must believe this team is better than that.
Yeah, certainly, and it's very frustrating and difficult for me to sit at the sidelines and watch. I feel that I could be making a big difference to the team and to the obviously the experience of the team first and foremost. And I do feel that a certain sense of responsibility, although everybody gets injured from time to time, that I missed the games because I think we would have been on a better run if I'd have been available and playing in the matches.
Do you think? You don't make the decisions about the people off the field, but do you think the players have to put their hand up a little bit about what happened over the weekend?
Everybody who's a good professional and who's a good man feels a sense of responsibility when any manager loses his job, or any coaching staff, and I'm no different, sorry. I certainly feel responsible, and so you should, because we're all part of this and we're all in this together, and for whatever reason we've had a sticky spell, but the real joy and beauty of this league is that everything's positive. The 24 games before are in a sense meaningless. We've put ourselves in a great position. We've got 10 fantastic matches to come, and then hopefully a exciting and successful playoff run after that.
How are you feeling, and when might you come back?
I feel really good. It's a difficult injury, but being a kicking muscle, I can pretty much do everything apart from really kick the ball repetitively, especially. So it's slow and it's frustrating, and it's very difficult for me to especially miss tomorrow. I'm hoping I may have a chance for the weekend, but we really have to just take it day by day and see how it goes, and push it to as much as we possibly can, with obviously re-injuring it and then becoming another couple of weeks. So it's a real fine line between I think if it was up to me, the guys would tell you that I would just be like pushing through it and probably make a mistake and damage it again. But I've got great advice and great medical support, and I'm sure that we'll find a solution. I'll be back as soon as I possibly can.
Stephen, did you see it coming, or was it a complete surprise?
Like I say, I just focus on playing football. For me, it's been disappointing to watch my side struggle. Obviously I'm captain of that team, and I feel a very important leader and an important member of the team, and to miss 7 or 8 games, however many I've missed, has been hard, and I do feel that we would have been on a more successful run if I had been in the team.
Nelson said the team was aggravated after Saturday night's loss by Bezbatchenko's comments. Did you feel that the team was under more pressure going into the game Saturday?
No, I mean you put yourself under the pressure that you feel's right. Every game that you play is pressure, and that comes from within. So we know how important these games are. We know how crucial it is that we get in these playoffs. We feel we have the quality and the players to do so. and obviously we're underperforming at this minute, and we have to individually look at ourselves in the mirror and ask if we're doing enough, you know, and that should happen every day, and obviously it's heightened when you're in a poor run of form, and we're in that a little bit. So it's important that everybody's focused on their jobs tomorrow, and they're ready for a very, very tough game against a good side who are very near us. It's almost got the feel of a playoff game with 10 games to go, and everybody has to bring their best game to Union Park or whatever it's called tomorrow, and be prepared for a fight and a battle. And when we bring that, I'm sure our quality will come out on top.
What's your early take on the new manager?
You know, I've obviously known Greg for a little while. I've had many discussions with him, and met him round and about the training field and at different matches. So you know, he's not a new face to me. He's came in. It's a you know, difficult circumstance even for him to come into, and he's got a very short period of time before a you know, huge game to prepare us and change little things that he felt needed changing. So you know, I empathise with his difficult task, and I'm here to help him, and he knows that. And we've had a few discussions since he's been appointed head coach, and he knows that I'm 100% behind him, committed to whatever he needs me to bring, and you know, I just want to get back in that field and help him the best way I can, which is, you know, on the pitch.